In this video, I'll show you advanced abandonment cart strategy by using data you already have about your customer. Inspiration for this video actually I got from Neil's YouTube channel. He has one video called setting up one product sales funnel, and in that video he goes into details how to set it up from landing page, images, checkout, and so forth. And this is complimentary video. I just want to add to that from abandoned cart standpoint. According to different studies in US in 2019 2020, close to 77% customer abandoned their car. So I bet the sales funnel Neil showed you in his videos, a lot of customers went up to the point for paying for the product and they abandoned their cars. What should you do with that? So let's start from basic, how to set up the basic follow-up autoresponder for abandoned cart, and then let's add on some additional features by leveraging the data you already have.
Before we continue with the video, I have a short announcement to make. We are growing and we have a few spots available for new clients, and I would like to tell you about our partner program, Give $1,000, Get $1,000. How does it work? If you know anybody in your network who are e-commerce brand, online retailers, please refer them to us, and if they sign up with us, you will get $1,000 and they will get $1,000 discount toward their credit. Or if you are an e-commerce brand and you would like to work with us, we will give you $2,000 towards your first month of the retainer. Just visit flowim.com/partner and see the details of a partner program, and we have a template there, email template, which you can send it to your friend or somebody you know in e-commerce space.
So let's go to my computer and I'll show you the diagram, the strategy, how things should work. Unfortunately, I didn't have access to Neil's this page, but it's good that I have a YouTube since I can show you around. So the checkout process, before they pay, Neil's collect the phone number, shipping address, as well as, it's not visible here, but somewhere here is probably email address. So when they collect email address, before even they pay, that information is collected and that information is yours and it's free to remarket. Even if you don't sell them during the checkout process, please don't think it's lost sale, because you can recoup that sale by using email marketing. So let's go to my Miro account. So this is where I create different strategies. So the event called started checkout, so it means they enter their contact information, email, phone number, and address where to ship, and they went to the payment option, but they did not pay. So it means started checkout. Different software works differently, but software I personally use called Klaviyo. It's the best email marketing software, but I mean, different people use different things. So typically we put the delay before started checkout and before we send them the first email. Why? We need a delay because we want to check if they did not end up buying, because maybe they started the checkout, then maybe somebody called them, they waited a few minutes, and 15 minutes later they finished the checkout. The typical delay is 4 hours. Let's say they started the checkout, then they did not buy. We wait 4 hours and we sending the first email. First email we call just reminder. Like, hey, Mr. Bio, I know things happen. Please finish what you started, and provide them image of the product they left in their cart, product description, product title, product price, and the most important call to action. Complete the purchase by showing the call to action as well, the link back to cart. If you set up only this, which is extremely basic, you will see very high return on investment, because it will take you probably the most 1 hour to set it up. I mean, this is my profession, so I can do it like probably in less than 3 minutes. But let's say you're doing this first time, you need to figure out how things working. So maybe for you, it will take you the maximum like 1 hour. First of all, it will work on autopilot because it's automation, and second, in addition, you will convert those people who abandoned your cart into customers. Okay, so let's say they did not buy. So the next thing we want to do, maybe wait another, typically it's 1 day, wait, So we wait 1 day, and we want to send them another email number 2, which is called reminder plus discount. I mean, different people use different strategies. Somebody can send the second discount in the second email. Sometimes people send a discount in the third email. It's up to you. But I highly recommend when you send discount, add some kind of urgency, plus urgency. Like if they do not buy, urgency, and add, let's say, 24 hours. Say something like, hey, Mr. Klein, like you expressed some interest to buy this item, but you didn't finish your purchase. That's why we want to incentivize you with, I don't know, like 50% discount or 20% discount. That doesn't matter. However, this offer will expire in 24 hours. And then you wait for, if it's 24 hours, let's wait 12 hours. The last email is number 3, saying like the last chance to get discount. Okay, so we have those 3 emails. So this is very simple abandonment cart strategy, but this is what almost all e-commerce stores use. And if you still don't have it, I highly recommend. If it's makes sense for you to do or not, I'll show you a few numbers from some of our clients. This is one of our accounts. As you can see, they make close to 1 million per month. And abandonment cart is the 3rd best performing flow, which is responsible for 6% of their income from all automations, which is a good chunk of money. So here's another client, and they are making close to like $220,000 a month. And as you can see, this is one of the best performing flow, and it's responsible for 3.7% of the total revenue, which is another good chunk of money. So if you're still thinking, should I do it or not, you can see from those 2 examples that you can convert additional customer which you thought are lost. Okay, so let's go a step further. So we're just talking about emails. If we go back to Neil's video, as you can see, in addition to emails, he collected address and phone number. So let's start from the phone number because it's much easier and much cheaper. So they started checkout 4 hours, email number 1. Email is the cheapest way to communicate with your customers. So I highly recommend to start from here. But let's say wait 1 day, and let's put condition they did not open email number 1. Okay, so let's put condition. So if they did not open email number 1, it means it went to typically either go to spam or somewhere else, or maybe they are not opening emails. We will still send them email number 2, but if they did not open email number 1, what we want to do, we want to send them SMS number 1, follow up and reminder. So now we're using different communication channel, which is SMS. And with SMS, you can do the same thing, but like in this SMS, I would recommend to do something like, hey, we sent you email, but you did not open. So here's what you left in your cart. And yeah, but keep in mind, it's a text message. It has to be very short. I'm just giving you ideas what to include in it. Okay, and the last thing to our advanced strategy. Let's say if they did not buy. Let's say they did not convert. What I highly recommend for you to do, again, it depends on your budget, but I'm showing you all options what you can do with abandonment cart with the data that you're collecting during the checkout process and how to leverage it. So if they did not convert, wait like 7 days and send them, what can we send? Different media, different marketing channel is snail mail, which is direct mail. And it's up to you which message to include. You can mention what they left in their cart. However, it will be not relevant anymore, or you can pitch them other products that you have in your store. But from one checkout page, you're collecting 3 pieces of data for 3 different marketing channels. So this is example of advanced cart abandonment strategy. If you have any additional questions for these strategies, please leave them below under this video. I will be checking them and responding.